right, great day, everybody. As promised, the rise of Satanism. There's this image that just keeps surfacing. This image, this symbol that we keep seeing. It was raised in front of the Satanic Temple. It's been positioned alongside of the Ten Commandments. And this symbol is also associated with the after-school Satan Club that's being hosted by schools and sponsored by the Satanic Temple. Check this out.
A federal judge has just ordered Pennsylvania School District to allow after-school Satan Club. After-school Satan Clubs are now gaining popularity all over the United States. Ohio, North Carolina, and now Pennsylvania. Temple of Satan is sponsoring all of this, and you can go on their website and check out their handbook that they're teaching little kids. And they're now looking to move into high schools where they're going to have student-led after-school Satan Clubs. What do you guys think about all of this?
This image that we keep seeing is known as the Baphomet or the Baphomet. It's not unfamiliar. It's associated also with secret orders and secret societies. If you look at the Baphomet or the Baphomet statue, and if you know anything about Old Testament scripture, or some people say Old Testament antiquity, the Baphomet is similar to one of the Old Testament false gods, Moloch or Molech, also known as Milcom. The Baphomet or Baphomet is an image and represents Satanism, or represents Satan. This image, this Baphomet, is one of the spiritual forces of world darkness, just encased in stone, as you read in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. This Baphomet is one of the spiritual forces of world darkness, one of the demonic forces or demonic spirit. In Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. But what is this all about? I was listening to some other YouTubers and video creators, and they were saying that this acceptance of Satanism and the Baphomet is for the reordering of society. That may be true, but I can slightly disagree. What is this really all about? And I'm going to borrow the phrase from the Satanic Temple that sponsors the after-school Satan Club. And they say that young children are educated with Satan. When you look at that word education, it's not being used the same as being trained in school, formal training, learning. It's not that kind of teaching, training, but it's a cold word. So what it really is, educating with Satan, or is indoctrination with Satan, or being brainwashed with Satan. Why is there this acceptance of Satanism? Satan has always been related to evil, and the evil force, or the dark force, that always oppose good, and especially oppose God. But why is Satanism being accepted now? People are being brainwashed to accept Satan. What is this really all about? Think about it. What is it really all about? People are being brainwashed to accept Satan as a good guy. He's not an evil guy. There's no harm to him. He's harmless. He's just a friend. One is brainwashing to accept Satanism. Brainwashing, indoctrination, and to get a good understanding of what's really going on. And I'm going to come back in part 2. Read or listen to Paul's letter to the Thessalonians, or to Thessalonica, 2 Thessalonians. That entire letter. Read it or listen to it. You get a good understanding of what's really going on now about this acceptance of Satanism. Be back in part 2. Thank everybody for all of your support, and I hope you all take the time to check out a video that I uploaded to this channel, this YouTube channel, in support for a friend of mine who he hosts a football camp. He hosts a football camp every year for young men. I call them young men between the ages of 5 to 12 years old. It's an awesome camp. Hope you take the time to check that video out. And what I'll do, I'll put it in the description box. And the description box have changed. So what I'll do, I'll put it in the description box. When you look under the title, you see the word more. Then you may have to click more again, get to the full description. And I also put a link from another brother who dealt with the Baphomet, or the Baphomet. He brought out some interesting points. So I'll drop that in the description. And if you all can be a support to a friend of mine in this awesome football camp, the Marvin Keelen Senior Football Camp, it'll be greatly appreciated. Be back with part 2 of the Rise of Satanism.